Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. John Finnegan's committed to Steffy Forrester and has no passions for Hope Logan. Yet, it's important to fate that treason can manifest in colorful forms, beyond infidelity. Finnegan may have to keep a secret from Steffy Forrester. B&B appears to be setting the stage for Finn to uncover Taylor Hayes' heartbreaking secret. This disclosure could place Finn in a delicate position. Still, but he's also a croaker who honors a case's right to sequestration. If Taylor insists he keep her serious opinion non-public, he'll struggle with the idea of withholding information from Steffy. Although he may encourage Taylor to be honest with Steffy, he might still commit to keeping the secret himself. The burden of hiding similar significant information from Steffy will be grueling, and it's possible that the deception could consolidate. Steffy may be the last to know. It seems likely that Steffy will end up being the last to learn the verity, with others in their circle discovering the secret before she does. Rich Forrester is set to uncover the verity behind Taylor's secret. According to forthcoming spoilers, this disclosure could reach Brooke Logan. She might inadvertently partake it with Hope, and there's also a possibility that Hope could eavesdrop some pivotal information about Taylor's heart condition. In any script, Hope could end up holding a secret that has the implicit to shatter Steffy's life, not to mention Thomas Forrester's and the children. Thomas obviously doesn't know about it either, although Taylor came home to LA while leaving him and Douglas Forrester in the dark too. Steffy Forrester's bound to feel betrayed by Finnegan. Could Hope and Finn find themselves in the secret circle before Steffy does? If that happens, it would really feel like a significant treason when Steffy uncovers what Taylor has been hiding. Just picture Steffy's rage if she discovers that Finn and Hope have been keeping this under wraps without her knowledge. Prognostications suggest that Hope and Finn might get involved in a covert agreement with Taylor, so keep an eye out to see if that becomes the breaking point for Steffy. Steffy will want someone to condemn, which means she might unleash her frustration regarding Taylor's situation on the uncommunicated brace of Finn and Hope. Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, and her hubby Dr. John Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, have survived every storm that has come their way on The Bold and the Beautiful. Is there anything the couple can't get through? Or has Shin eventually ran out of luck? Keep reading to find out. Then's what's coming up next on Bold and Beautiful. Spoilers ahead. Dr. John Finnegan is going to be faced with an insolvable task in forthcoming weeks. It's only a matter of time before Finn figures out that the case's mama Dr. Lee Finnegan is seeing is actually his mama-in-law Taylor Hayes. But, how can Taylor anticipate him to keep that from his woman? Is heartbreak ahead for Steffy? Steffy Forrester and John Finnegan have put a lot of trouble into their marriage, and being honest with each other. Finn's saving grace in the Hope Logan kissing facade was that he contended home and told his woman what happened. Finn has no way prevaricated to Steffy, and Taylor is setting him up for failure. Taylor's opinion will be public knowledge soon, and it's only a matter of time before Steffy Forrester finds out what's going on with her mama and is agonized. But, Queen Steffy's sadness will turn to rage when she learns that her hubby knew all along her mama was dying and didn't tell her. In Finn's defense, he takes his case's rights to sequestration veritably seriously, and doesn't play games with the medical pledge he took. Steffy should be proud she has such a law-abiding partner, but she's not going to see it that way. Do you suppose that Finn will be suitable to keep Taylor's secret from Steffy? When the verity comes out, will she ever be suitable to forgive him? Steffy Forrester may push Hope Logan over the edge if she bans yet another love. Steffy didn't want Hope and Thomas Forrester together, so she induced Thomas to leave city with Douglas Forrester. That maddened Hope since she lost the man she loved along with the son they were raising since they're both all the way in France. Now Thomas is happy with Paris Buckingham and Douglas is looking forward to having her as a stepmom. Of course, Hope set up herself featuring about John Finnegan and eventually planted a crapulous kiss on him. Since also, Steffy has been laying down the law with Hope when it comes to establishing boundaries and keeping her distance. Steffy's focus is on guarding her marriage, so you'd suppose she'd be happy if Hope started putting all her attention on a new man. Unfortunately, it may not work out that way since it looks like Carter Walton is the coming Joe on the horizon. Steffy considers Carter a close friend of hers and someone she's always going to watch about. Carter is actually more like family to the Forresters, so Steffy may treat him like someone she needs to cover. After all, Steffy knows Carter has formerly endured far too numerous delicate bifurcations. Since Steffy thinks Hope is just like Brooke Logan, she may anticipate Hope is just going to use Carter and leave a trail of heartache. How will Hope reply if Steffy forbids her from dating Carter next? Steffy might witness some flying sparks and determine that she'd more nip this in the cub. It's easy to imagine Steffy expanding her claim and suggesting that if Hope wants to keep her line, also she should avoid crossing any lines with Carter moreover. That's the kind of thing that might push Hope to her breaking point and beget her feud with Steffy to blow up like No Way Ahead. Still, it could boomerang and leave Hope fixated on vengeance, if Steffy makes a move to cover her confidant and Forrester's susurrus. Also again, perhaps Hope could simply decide she's done taking orders and let the chips fall where they may when it comes to Hope for the future. Still, it may come successful enough that she doesn't have to worry about all the pitfalls anyway, if Carter can help Hope rebound her line like he plans. Steffy may have no choice but to back down if Hope for the future becomes a mega hit again. Plus, Steffy might actually start to see that Hope and Carter could be good for each other. Whatever the case, prognostications suggest Steffy's original response to the idea of Hope and Carter's love wouldn't be a positive bone. Hope and Steffy may be gearing up for another fierce sweepstakes as a result, so we'll bring updates on any feud-related news to come. His family communicated his death through a spokesperson for the show, saying it's with heavy hearts that we advertise the end of Drake Hodgson. He was thrown the curveball of his life when he was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, but he faced the challenge with inconceivable strength and determination. After putting up an unthinkable fight, he passed peacefully girdled by loved bones. He was the most amazing hubby, father, pop and actor. He loved performing for the day's followership and participating the stage with the topmost cast, crews, and product platoon in the business. Administrative patron Ken Corday reflects, "This is an incredibly tough moment for all of us." Hoagie instanced what it means to be a platoon player, and words fall suddenly of conveying how profoundly he'll be missed. His influence on our show, both tête-à-tête and professionally, was significant and will always be unequaled. He pursued advanced education at the University of South Florida in Tampa, where he was awarded a baseball education. His studies concentrated on dentistry, rounded by a double major in microbiology and applied laws. His route part came in the Darkness series 7 Misters for 7 Sisters. Originally known as The Pawn, this plot was lately redefined. It was latterly uncovered that this pawn was actually the presumed departed Roman Brady, portrayed by Wayne Northrup. John and Marlena Evans ultimately reunited and celebrated their love with a grand marriage. In 1991, Northrup returned to the series, revealing that Hodgson's character wasn't the natural son of Sean and Caroline Brady. Their love has always been apparent, no way faltering through the trials they encountered. John and Marlena plotted to suppress their passions for each other. Indeed, with Roman back in the picture, Marlena felt an inarguable pull towards John. Their passionate hassle led to the generality of their son, Belle, while Marlena was still married to Roman. Their love was baffled by the schemes of Kristen DiMera and the influence of Satan. When Marlena came recollected and began to levitate, John's former life as a clerk proved inestimable as he performed an exorcism to save her. Princess Gina von Amberg and the Salem Snooper. Although John was written off by both actors, Hodgson and Hall, departed from Days the ensuing time but made their comeback in the fall of 2011. I believe the long-time observers understand that love doesn't fade after 45, Hodgson participated in 2022 interview, as the show transitioned from NBC to the streaming service Peacock. There's still a desire for love, just expressed in a more mature and profound way. It's about the connection between two people. That's what cult want to witness. Drake Hodgson's emotional acting portfolio features places in shows like Felonious Minds and the vacation film Christmas Tree Lane.